Yo, how's it going, guys? KPR here bringing us another video, and today I'm going to show you guys how I play Deadpool. Now, there are a few things about him that can be kind of good and kind of bad. I personally think that you can definitely be carrying a lot in heals, but his biggest issue is definitely his ult not being strong enough, and even when you hit the jackpot sometimes, it doesn't feel too good. Almost every part of your kit heals your teammates. For your katanas, you actually have to be hitting enemies. That includes with the dash attack that he has. I'm sure most people already know this, but you are able to upgrade all of his abilities for Deadpool. Personally, I like starting off with sword attack AoE heal, due to it just charging up your ult and your leveling up system insanely fast, from what I've seen at least. And then after that, I usually upgrade his guns just so I can heal a bit more often and be getting my ult faster as well. It is not hard at all to get his ult. The bug is still active, where if you jump on a teammate that has missing health, you're able to get some ult charge, and if you're actually able to pull it off, you can get his ult, I would say, like within 5 seconds, due to the ability not going on cooldown, since if you jump on a teammate's head or an enemy, it just doesn't waste the cooldown. But either ways, if his ult doesn't get buffed at all, it's not really something to be banning him over, because you can kill him insanely fast through it. I would say it's even weaker than Gambit's, because Gambit, it is a good ult just because you get a faster movement speed, but for Deadpool, you don't get that at all. You just do some AoE heals, and it doesn't even give the teammates bonus health like it does for Mantis. So it definitely is one of the weaker AoE heals in the game, and that's why I don't feel like it's a reason to ban him. Anyways, another tip that I'll give you guys is that in order to play him decently well, you do have to somewhat aim a bit more towards your teammates. I wouldn't suggest really try to get kills yourself, because you really do feel insanely weak as a support Deadpool. You're not going to be doing the most damage unless your team is dogpiling that enemy. His headshots do a little bit more than usual, but either ways, it's still not too reliable to actually be going out and killing an enemy on your own, unless it's just like the last target left. And you will have to be working a bit on your aiming skills, because it does seem like sometimes if you aim at a teammate, you kind of have to guess where they're going due to the lag compensation, and on their end, you didn't actually shoot at them, but on yours you did. But due to them having worse ping, it's not going to register. So just watch out for that when you're playing Deadpool. It'll definitely feel like you're missing some of your shots, but it could just be due to lag compensation. That's another reason why I upgrade the guns after I'm done upgrading the sword throw. Now, another tip I'll give you guys is that his AoE heals, like his RB ability, they're actually pretty good. Sometimes they feel like they're insanely strong, and it'll be insanely useful for you as well in order to be upgrading your items faster and being able to ult much more often, because honestly, in order to actually be playing Deadpool at a decent rate, you have to be just ulting constantly. Whenever you get it, on God, just ult at that point, because it's not like you're going to take forever to get your ult, because let's say you get murked, that's going to take up a few seconds. I think it's on a 30 or a 40-second cooldown. I think it depends whether you get your jackpot or not. And if you're constantly getting your jackpot, like, that's great. I generally don't know how it fully works still, because I'm hitting the enemy with the same abilities. Like, I switch over to katanas because that's like the fastest I've seen that you're able to get it, and I'm just trying to hit the same enemy, and sometimes it gives you the jackpot, other times it doesn't. It's just really random on when I'll get it and when I won't. If you guys want to somewhat keep track of whether you guys are ulting often enough, just check how many times you've achieved S rank. Most of the time when I'm in a pretty good match, I would say I achieved it between 6 to 8 times, and that's how you really know if you're using your ult often and you're helping out your team. Of course, you can also look at the heals you have, and then you can compare it with the other healer. Just don't make it sound like you're just trying to be like a douche about it. Another tip I'll give out for Deadpool is the sword throw is probably one of his best abilities. I like using it a lot. That's why I upgraded first, because it heals so much and you're able to bounce it 3 times, and all those times you're going to be building up your ult and building up your upgrades. It also seems like it's one of the better ways to be healing your teammates constantly, and while you're upgrading as well, it keeps throwing out the sword. So just as long as you're looking at the teammate, in order for them not to get murked while you're trying to upgrade your abilities, you should be chilling. And also, I'll put up the lineup again of how I upgrade my abilities, most likely down in the description or comment section. Now, the tip number 3, honestly, it's going to be the same one as I gave at Gambit. Don't DPS too much. It's really annoying when I see a healer Deadpool, whether it's on the enemy team or on my team, depending on what role I gotta go. It's like, dog, you could be healing your teammates who are really low, but instead you're actually just trying to go for kills. And the healer Deadpool is, or support Deadpool, my fault, is probably the worst DPS one out of all of them. You know, it makes sense. It makes sense why he's the worst DPS one. So why are you trying to DPS more than you need to? Like, your teammate, your tank over there, they are low. Just heal them real quick. You can literally just throw the sword at him and they'll be fine. They're going to survive that fight. Now, the upgrade that I've seen used first is usually the ult one, where if you miss a shot, it's going to do some damage to you. I never really understood that one, because it doesn't really seem to do any significant damage. Like, yeah, it can be annoying. I don't know if it upgrades your weapons or your abilities much faster or something, but if it does, like, yeah, sure, go ahead and take it. But if it doesn't really do that, I don't really see it as a point to really get it at the very beginning. The last two I upgrade are usually the ult ones, because either ways, even when you get Jackpot, like I mentioned already, his ult is insanely weak. It probably barely rivals Gambit's ult, and if whatnot, I still don't even think it rivals that. You're still going to be getting murked if they're all focusing you through the ult. Like, this literally happens to Gambit as well, except everyone has to be somewhat perfect in order to actually murk him through it, or they just have to have some sort of anti-heal effect. Now, I know I'm calling his ult trash, probably like one of the worst ones from the support, but it's still good. Like, it's not the best, but you're able to get it so often that it kind of counters that effect of it not being that great. Because let's be real, if it was anywhere near Mantis's or Luna's ult, then it would just be insanely broken because you're able to get it insanely fast. Then I would understand why you're banning him. But his ult is not necessarily the best, so that's why I think using a ban for that reason, because he's able to get his ult fast due to that little glitch or exploitation that he has, then that's really stupid to ban him. So, but yeah, like I said, I am calling his ult trash, but still just ult as many times as possible, because there's no harm in just having extra AoE heals around your teammates, even though they honestly might get murked if it's a 2v, not 2v1, my fault, a 2v6. Let's say it's just you and another tank. You guys might get murked, but there is a slight chance that you guys are able to bring it back and just hold out enough for your team to get there on time. Usually though, I guess always will be another tip. When I ult, I try to make sure I have my AoE heals up, because I know it is not that many heals, so I just want to make sure that I have enough heals for my teammates to be able to survive all that damage without them having to worry about it. So yeah, just make sure to be using your AoE heal simultaneously to your ult in order to make the best out of that crappy ult. Now, I wouldn't say there's too many things to really that many tips to go based off of. They're really basic ones, like the upgrading is probably like the most one that I've seen people kind of mess up, and that's why they're not really able to get too many upgrades fast. But this character is honestly really easy to play. There's not too huge of a learning curve for him, and once you're over that curve, you're going to be playing him extremely well and be able to just come up with your own mix-ups, like upgrading the abilities differently, seeing what works, and it really depends on the enemy team comp as well. But what I found out through the upgrades I do, those are the best ones in almost every situation I ran into. And like I mentioned already, I'll probably put it in the comment section or in the description. But anyways, my dudes, that's all I really wanted to talk about, just showing you guys how I play Deadpool, and I've been playing him extremely well. I actually enjoy playing him. The only thing I don't really like too much is his Lord icon. I've seen it. I was like, all right, I mean, I guess it's all right, but I don't know. They could have definitely done something else instead. Anyways, my dudes, hopefully that helps out and helps you guys rank up. Usually when I've been playing Deadpool, I have the most heals, and it's been helping me rank up a bit faster at times, but there are moments where, since people are below my rank, I'm going to earn like only 18 or 19, and that's when it pisses me off, because I'm usually SVP in those times that I get such low SR. But hopefully this video helped you guys out, and you guys are going to be able to dominate in those matches and help out your team. Let me know down in the comment sections what else you guys would suggest for support Deadpool. If you guys would say, oh, I missed this, or that you guys would rather upgrade this other way, just put it down in the comment section in order for other people to test it out as well. But anyways, my dudes, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you guys are enjoying the content, please subscribe. With that being said, have a good day and stay safe. Later.